What is going on? We're back and we're playing some more College Football 26 online head-to-head. Today we're back, and today we're going to be doing our Week 8 recap. Our record is 7-4. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's do our Week 8 recap this week. So our first piece of news I want to talk about is actually going to come from the Mountain West, and it's this team right here. The Colorado State Rams have fired their head coach, Jay Norvell. So Colorado State fires their head coach. He didn't have that good of a record this year. He was 2-4 when he got fired, and he just really hadn't had a good 4-year stretch there in Colorado State. But yeah, there's also another head coach that got fired, which we're going to talk about. Is a big portion of this video. I just wanted to get that out of the way. Alright, so our first game we're going to talk about is going to come from the Big Ten. The Minnesota Golden Gophers took down number 25, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, 24-6. So the Golden Gophers, led by head coach PJ Fleck, took down a top-ranked team. Yeah. That was on Friday night. Staying in the Big Ten, number 1 Ohio State took down Wisconsin 34-0. Wisconsin still hasn't fired Luke Fickell yet. He's still around. The AD, the athletic director, even said that he supported Luke Fickell, so I don't think he's going to get fired at Wisconsin. Staying also in the Big Ten, number 3 Indiana took down Michigan State 38-13. Then we're heading to the SEC, where the number 4 ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies, took down the Arkansas Razorbacks in a game that shouldn't have been as close as it was, 45-42. But the Aggies got it done. Indiana's now the number 3 team in the country now, by the way, or number 2 team in the country. Staying in the SEC, forgot to mention that. Staying in the SEC, we technically sort of had an upset here. The Minnesota-Nebraska was the first upset that we were talking about, and then this is the second sort of upset. Number 9 Georgia took down number 5 Ole Miss 43-35 in Athens. It was a good game. Georgia dominated most of that game. Staying in the SEC, number 6 Alabama took down number 11 Tennessee 37-20. Alabama looks legit. Headed over to the Big 12 now. The Arizona State Sun Devils took down number 7 Texas Tech 26-22. So Arizona State is staying alive in the Big 12. And my second favorite team, Texas Tech, takes their first loss on the year. I mean, we didn't have Baron Morton, so we had to rely on our backup, Will Hammond. He couldn't get the job done. Heading back to the Big 10 now. Number 8 Oregon took down Rutgers 56-10. They look dominant. Now headed back to the SEC. Number 17 Vanderbilt upset number 10 LSU 31-24. The Vanderbilt Commodores are now a top 10 team in the country. After that, they're now number 10 ranked, and LSU takes their second loss of the year. Now they have losses to I forget who their first loss was, I can't lie to you. But now Vanderbilt. Tennessee also takes their second loss. They lost to Georgia and Alabama. Ole Miss takes their first loss. Now headed to the ACC. Number 12 Georgia Tech took down Duke 27-18. Georgia Tech is now somehow a top 10 team in the country. Even though people are saying that they're not really as good as they say they are. They keep proving people wrong. Headed to the Independent now. Number 13 Notre Dame took down number 20 USC 34-24. USC takes, their third loss now? Right? They lost to Notre Dame, Illinois, and who else did they lose to? Notre Dame, Illinois, and I forget. But yeah, Notre Dame wins the the rivalry game there. Notre Dame looks really good. Headed back to the SEC here. Number 14, Oklahoma takes down South Carolina 26-7. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, they were both kind of like mid-SEC teams, you know? But yeah. Then we're going to head back to the Big 12. Number 15, BYU took down number 23, Utah, 24-21 to win the Holy War. One of the best rivalries in college football in the state of Utah as well. The Cougars might be the most underrated team in the country, honestly. BYU's looking pretty good. They might make a run in the Big 12. Which is sad to say from a Texas Tech fan, but it's okay. Headed back to the SEC. Number 16, Missouri took down Auburn, 23-17. Headed now to the ACC. Number 18, Virginia took down Washington State, 22-20. Shout out to Washington State playing two ranked teams like super close. Virginia this week, Ole Miss last week. A couple things go Washington State's way. They win two fucking ranked games. Like, that's crazy. Headed to the American now. Number 19, UCF beat Florida Atlantic 48-13. They're looking like the best group of 5 team in the country this year, without a doubt. And you'll see why in a second here. Headed now to the SEC. Number 21, Texas took down Kentucky 16-13. This Texas team is reminding me of like Iowa in previous years, you know, like always like competitive, winning these like very defensive minded games. Like their offense can't do anything, but their defense always somehow wins them the game. That's literally Iowa football to a T, and that's what this Texas team reminds me of. Their defense is literally carrying them to these wins, but their offense can't do anything. Michael Taft and Trey Moore and Ethan Burke and all those guys. And this is why I said South Florida might be the best group of 5 team in the country, because, where are they? Number 22, Memphis got upset by unranked UAB, who just fired their head coach last week, in Trent Dilfer. So Memphis, who's looking good on the season, undefeated, they just lose to a really bad UAB team. Now headed to the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Number 24, Cincinnati took down Oklahoma State 49-17. The Bearcats also look like a team that could make a big run in the Big 12. Them, Texas Tech, BYU, and maybe Houston. Houston really hasn't been tested all that yet. They've had one loss, and I believe it was to Texas Tech, but I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. But those are the top 4 teams in the Big 12. Anything else that happened this week? Michigan took down Washington 24-7 to get them back in the top 25. Houston took down Arizona 31-28. They're looking really good on the season. Boise State took down UNLV 56-31. So the Dan Mullen spark, I guess, for UNLV is faded out after getting blown out by Boise State. They're no longer undefeated. The Iowa Hawkeyes took down Penn State 25-24 in the first game that James Franklin hasn't been the coach there. So nothing's changed over at Penn State. And Stanford took down Florida State 20-13. So Florida State's season is officially over. They're no longer competitive at all, bruh. They lost, was it 4 games in a row now? Virginia, Miami, Stanford, Virginia, Miami, Stanford, and then they also lost to somebody else too. Who else did they lose to? Pitt. They lost to Pitt too. Who did LSU lose to? They lost to Ole Miss. That's who they lost to. Ole Miss. No, sorry. Oh my god. They lost to Vanderbilt? Yeah, and they lost to Ole Miss. Yeah, okay, sorry. I wasn't wrong there. Alright, so now the two teams that I want to use today, who caused the biggest amount of chaos this week. The first team is going to be from the ACC, actually, and it is going to be this team right here, the Louisville Cardinals. So let's get it, baby.
Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see, the number 19 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
The reason we're using the Louisville Cardinals is because on Friday night, they took down the number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, 24-21. Made Carson Beck look terrible. Carson Beck going into that game was the Heisman frontrunner. He threw 4 interceptions that game. And was it Chris Bell, I believe, went off? Isaac Brown. No, it was Chris Bell. 9 catches for 136 yards, 2 touchdowns. Isaac Brown had 15 rushing attempts for 113 yards. Yeah. An absolute crazy game for Louisville. They shut down Miami's offense. And now Louisville is a top 25 team. Coy Parrish, that guy's a 2-way player. Yeah. What a team. Jeff Brom, one of the best coaches in the country now after that win. USC transfer Miller Moss at quarterback. Like, this team could make a decent run here in the ACC.
Takes a shot as he lets it go.
Oh my god, no way.
Right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Oh yeah, go.
The short hands, it's Lacey. There he goes.
Oh. No.
Off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Touchdown.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Louisville.
Let's go, baby.
A great catch and run for 6. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the
good shit, boys.
Get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do.
7-0
offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
And he tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
We're good. Cover 4 quarters. Ugh.
Looking for a man.
Drake Lindsay? Is that his name? I think that's Minnesota's quarterback.
To the wideout. Complete to the left. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a
Darius Taylor.
Up of 15.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. The give.
Get him. Nice. Good play.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Cover 1 robber press.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Back to pass.
Get him. Nice. Good sack. Lost 9. Jordan Garrard.
Down at the 31.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. And you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Get him. Nice. Good play.
And here
Lost
comes
6.
the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Punt that
And
ball.
how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and
Oh,
now
good punt,
you come
bro.
out, get a big sack.
The hell was
on
that?
3rd down and
I'll take
force a
that.
punt. You talk about creating momentum early.
Whatever.
And shutting the home crowd
Tight
up.
end ender.
Mission accomplished.
Dude, get out of here.
Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack.
Here we go.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Nice play.
Finds his man. It's Skinner.
7 yards.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks
scissor
to be able to
smash.
find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
I'll just pick this one up with my legs. Miller Moss.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're
inside
in
zone.
business.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take
Inside
off,
cross.
and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
To the air, it's Moss.
Thank you. Touchdown.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Touchdown, Louisville.
Made the grab and then did.
Oh, and he's going to leave. Okay, bye-bye, bud. A win is a win. That's going to lead us into our second team that we have to talk about today. Congratulations, you've made it to the college football playoffs. Alrighty. The second team that we're going to be talking about today is going to come from the SEC, and it is this team right here, the Florida Gators. They won this week, actually. They took down Mississippi State 23-21. Get into it, actually. But they have up and decided to fire their head coach, former Louisiana head coach, Billy Napier. And yeah, they're going to be buying him out. His buyout is like, what was it, like 20 million? Which is nothing compared to James Franklin's, but yeah, the Florida Gators have fired their head coach. And yeah, I mean, Billy Napier's 4 seasons, he went, I believe it was like 22 and 23 or 21 and 22. Like, it was almost about 500 with Florida in 4 years. Which, I mean, he was the king of the hot seat for like 3 seasons, bro. He would fucking... Florida would be in the dumpster fires. Then they would play like a big game, end up winning the big game, and that would keep Billy Napier's job safe. It happened like 3 years in a row, bro. I thought it was going to happen this year once they beat Texas. Are we going to play a game? Like, what is happening? But they had a coaches meeting on a Sunday morning, I believe, right? Or Sunday, I guess, afternoon. It was afternoon. And then an hour later, they had just a coaches meeting, and Billy Napier was fired. So yeah, Florida now becomes one of the top available jobs open. I have no idea what's even going to happen with this roster. Who's leaving? Like Penn State, everyone that came back was basically a senior. Like Drew Aller, he's going to be leaving. He's a senior going to the NFL. I believe Nick Singleton and Katron Allen were going to leave, go to the NFL draft, and all the good players were going to go to the NFL draft.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Right here in Arlington, Texas.
There's Billy. So we're going to be playing Billy Napier's last game as a Florida Gator.
The Oklahoma Sooners taking on another SEC team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
But yeah, we're going to play Billy Napier's last game as a Florida Gator. Like I said, with Penn State, we already knew all the good guys were going to go to the NFL for this year. With Florida, I don't know, bro. What's going to happen with DJ Lagway? Is he going to transfer? Is he going to stay at Florida? Is he going to go to the NFL? I don't think he can actually go to the NFL yet. I think he needs to play one more season. So is he going to stay at Florida? Is he going to enter the transfer portal? Same with Jaden Baugh. I don't really know who else is good on Florida. There's like, yeah, that Slaughter, the center, he's pretty good. Warren Sapp's kid there. Who's a better offense than defense? Yeah.
Will kick this away to start us off.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know who's going to get the Florida job. Florida now becomes probably the second best job, maybe the best job on the market. Maybe, you know, Penn State and Florida are obviously the top 2 jobs. I've heard Florida's interested in Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin. Maybe South Florida coach Alex Golish. Also maybe they go out and get James Franklin, former Penn State head coach. I doubt it. Probably Buzz Mabel.
The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
I don't know. Maybe they get Mike Norvell from Florida State once they get rid of him maybe in the offseason. Because there's talk that Norvell's leaving FSU.
Third down is a handoff. Tackled with 35, good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
I'm not sure.
Opportunity missed here by this defense.
It'll be interesting to see who gets these jobs next season. Tyreek Sapp, baby.
That sack sets up a second down and long.
Who gets Penn State and Florida and Arkansas and Oklahoma State, UCLA, whoever gets the Stanford job, and then obviously like UAB, Bowling Green, Oregon State, Colorado State, cover 6. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting offseason. And what happens with Florida's rosters, like all the good players, you know? I'm interested to see what happens there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things.
Let's go.
And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is
let's go Lagway.
coverage team.
Inside zone. Jaden Baugh. UCLA transfer J. Michael Sturdivant. Florida State transfer Eugene Wilson. I don't know who's a senior and not and all that, but it's not close.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13.
There you go.
Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure.
Oh.
On the move, looking deep down the right side.
No!
Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands.
I didn't think he was going to get the throw off, I can't lie. Levels.
On the part of that receiver.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Good play. Eugene Wilson.
Right side downfield.
That was a risky one, I can't lie.
This passing game has produced a chunk play.
There we go.
Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Okay, 4 yards.
Exactly
Jaden
what
Baum.
you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The Sock were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field
There we go.
around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play
Good
wide.
play. Jay Michael
Solid
Sturtevant.
at the line of scrimmage,
UCLA
not give
transfer.
up big run plays.
But yeah, they fired Billy Napier off of a win too. I forgot to say that. That was crazy. I mean, Florida fans were chanting that like during the Mississippi State game, so it was only a matter of time before Bro got fired. Oh, let's go. 3 yards. But yeah, they fired him probably because they have a bye week this week, so that's I would assume why. They want the interim to get like a week of practice in.
Getting pressure on the quarterback, but here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now.
Yeah, there's nothing there. I was going to run it with Lagway, but I didn't feel like it. I mean, I switched the last minute.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
All right, field goal.
What a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks instead.
That might be a miss. Oh, we're good. Beautiful, 3-0.
Right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Beauty.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Go Gators. The Gator chomp.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10.
Good hit.
He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Cut my nickel 2 trap.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He hands it off from the
Good play.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind
Lagonza Hayward. Tampa sim pressure.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense going on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend
Pick that.
down.
Or don't.
You
Okay.
can hold your opponents to a short gain or you tackle for a loss.
Double bracket.
The offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Here we go.
To try to come up with that 1st down.
to the air. It's Napier.
He's going to run with it.
He's going to take off here.
Guys.
Breaking free
Guys.
at the 35.
Guys.
Breaks into the clear.
What are we doing?
Out past the 30. Inside the all the way to the end zone.
No way we just let John Napier do that, bruh.
This is such a big time.
That's embarrassing.
And it's every defensive
We just let John Napier go down fucking 75 yards on the ground.
And then the quarterback makes you pay.
There was nobody on that side of the field, bruh. Like, what are we doing? Why was there nobody on that side of the field? Whatever, get it back. Bullshit fucking game. DBL post. He likes to fucking fake me out with the linebacker.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Throw it away. I don't like anything there.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down.
Wide zone.
Now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on
Jaden Baugh wearing no gloves is kind of crazy as a running back, but whatever.
On the final play of the first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down.
Boom. Good shit.
Caught near the sticks. It's Webb.
Oh. Good shit.
Make the tackle, but not
Good shit,
before
DJ.
he reaches the 37.
Dig
What
wheel.
a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So
Here we go.
One explosive play. This offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. He escapes the pocket.
Yeah, that's a pick.
And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage.
Oh, I saw it.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise.
Cover 2 nickel trap. I saw it. I just forced the ball. I don't know.
Throws the interception.
What do you want from me?
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll go down there after
Take the 2.
picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Looking for some space. It's Potts.
Flag.
He's brought down.
It's an offside.
There is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go.
Okay.
Short throw to the back. An easy completion. And the defense wraps him up.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Nice,
but
good play.
They can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Tampa 2.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking to pass. It's Napier. With the catch, it's Potts.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there
Go
back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Cover 4 quarters.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down.
Silver sheet finish.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
No way, man.
By the tight end. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off
Cover 3.
that time. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Pressure is coming. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. He's able to do that right here.
Pick that. What are you doing?
It's Burks. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners pick up enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Yeah, okay.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Cover 3 cloud.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Gonna run it.
Yeah, you're so gay. You're so gay.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Cover 3 Buzz Mabel.
And the Sooners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And tackled there by the defense.
First down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
There he is.
Second and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
So Chargers has scored a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I'm not calling a timeout.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the
Now I'll
line.
call a timeout.
Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop
4th
there
and goal
on
on the
3rd
goal
and
line.
goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
It's 3.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
Oh, you're so gay.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, how about that, Chris?
Actually so gay, bro.
Looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in
we're
tight.
going for 2 now,
and you
too,
still
huh?
overpower them for a
You're
touchdown.
cute, bro.
Thing of beauty.
Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Dropping back, it's Napier.
Man, you're so fucking
Quarterback
gay.
finds an open target on the left side. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Come for a drop
We're just
field.
here in this first half, and this defense is all over him. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into cover.
The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here
fucking
right
ball,
now.
man. What are we doing?
Spend a timeout here after the play.
Cover 3 buzz
The
match.
offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps
Fucking
just time
faggot.
for a couple plays before the half.
I'm gonna kill you.
Pre-snap movement in the backfield. He escapes the pocket. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout.
How does he not
called.
fumble that?
Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Cover 3 match.
Time running down, just 1 play
Yeah,
left.
Pincho.
The quarterback just sneaks it.
Dude, you're so gay, man.
This offense really clicking.
I mean, body blow after body
Like, are we
blow.
gay?
It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Looks to the left, pass caught. He'll make it into the end zone. They tack on 2 more just before.
Holy, you're fucking so gay, man.
Touchdown just before halftime. Not much
Get a
time for
life.
the
What are you
offense
doing,
to
man?
answer before the break. And he'll just take it.
No way we're actually running QB sneaks, bro. Like, how fucking old are we?
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime.
To throw, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Oklahoma 23, Florida 3.
The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back.
I'm not gonna quit because we're in the fucking playoffs.
Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Yeah, okay, cool. You just don't catch it. It hits you right in the fucking stomach. You just don't catch it.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
It's a deep shot to the right. Wow, a third pick tonight
Okay, bro.
by the QB.
Yeah, you're gay.
Breaks into the open.
They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, he's trying.
Yeah, you're gay, bro. I'm not playing you anymore. Fucking faggot. Next level trophy earned. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and until my next video, I'll see you guys. Peace.